In nature's plan, there is no such thing as a good or bad animal. There are only those animals that kill to eat and those that are killed and eaten. But there are circumstances where the killer did not get a chance to eat their kill, as there are animals that steal food from other animals, proving the ruthless nature of some in the animal kingdom. In the hunting grounds, the predators are free to hunt down any prey, for there are no rules in the wild, and thus more than one predator often ends up preying on the same prey. While almost all predators will hunt their food, others are scavengers feeding on carcasses of animals they didn't hunt down themselves. When it comes to survival, even the king of jungle will steal, as you can see in the video. This cheetah is busy enjoying its freshly hunted impala when a flock of vultures invades. The cheetah scares them away and gets back to its meal. The vultures keep on creeping back to the eating cheetah, and every time the cheetah turns to eat, they close in and get closer. They are not willing to let the cheetah eat in peace. Tired of waiting to scavenge on what remains when the cheetah is done, the vultures decide to close in, and the cheetah is easily scared and flees. The vultures then dive into the dead impala, but before they could properly enjoy the meal, a lion attacks them and scares them away as well. The lion then disappears as quickly as it had appeared with the impala in its mouth. Truly, being a good hunter is only half the story, for one needs to be a speedy eater as well. For instance, take hyenas. Hyenas are among the most underestimated carnivores. They are referred to as the scavengers of Africa, as they are ruthless and cunning savages. We all know that the leopards are skilled fast hunters, and hyenas, being opportunistic, are known to hang around them as they use every chance they get to chase away the leopard and steal its prey. This leopard is trying to take down a warthog by grabbing its neck. However, what appears to be a winning battle for the leopard is short-lived, as a spotted hyena joins the leopard in strangling the warthog. The leopard, frightened by the sudden appearance of the hyena, lets go of the warthog's neck. The now free warthog, probably angry and trying to save itself, attacks both the hyena and the leopard and tries to hit them with its sharp horns before fleeing away. Left with the hyena and with no meal as anticipated, the leopard tries chasing after the warthog as the hyena follows closely behind. None of them gets the food this time, so in another video, a cheetah again went for a hunt. And it is an impala. Impalas can run at speeds of up to 90 kilometers per hour. They never run in a straight line, but rather in a zigzag manner to outrun their predators. However, one predator is specifically built for speed. Cheetahs are impalas' worst nightmare, for they can run at top speeds of 130 kilometers per hour. Thus, catching them is a walk in the park. This cheetah is choking on its next impala meal and manages to successfully pin it down. The impala then throws its last kick, and the cheetah begins dragging its kill to a more comfortable eating spot. However, a lioness who has been watching the whole ordeal is ready to challenge the cheetah for the impala. Outsized and tired from running, the cheetah flees just in the nick of time before the lioness can kill it. Lions are the biggest cheetah enemies, and they sometimes kill cheetahs. The cheetah escapes hungry, but it will live to hunt again. It is another day, and the cheetah went, and not alone this time. And scavengers are wild dogs. The African wild dog is a great hunter, with zebras and warthogs being favorites on their menu. Their strong social bond ensures that they hunt as a pack, and as we all know, teamwork conquers all. This pack of African wild dogs is ready to challenge these three cheetahs over a zebra carcass. The three cheetahs station themselves in defense, ready to attack. Tired of being intimidated by their noises, one of the cheetahs charges at the wild dogs. The wild dogs are, however, determined and will not back down. The other two cheetahs, seeing that they are outnumbered, flee, leaving their own behind. On noticing that it has been left all alone with almost 9 wild dogs, the third cheetah finally flees, and the wild dogs get to enjoy their victory. Truly, as much as size matters in the wild, numbers can as well do wonders at times. Like wild dogs, hyena also works in groups, and they have been seen killing lions, with powerful jaws and strong teeth capable of delivering a biting force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch. This bite force is enough to crush bones and the skull. A pride of lions is happily munching on their buffalo carcass, but they are not alone. A pack of hyenas as well as jackals are all within the vicinity, ready to scavenge any leftovers from the carcass. The hyenas, however, grow impatient of waiting for their turn and move in to try and challenge the lions. The lions then become aware and uncomfortable of the approaching hyenas and dash to drive them away. As the lions advance on the hyenas, they leave the carcass unguarded, and the jackals seize the opportunity to approach and steal the prey. By the time the lions retreat to their meal, the jackals have had a few bites, and one has even made away with a souvenir of a fleshy bone to go and enjoy in peace. The hyenas can only watch from far with hungry stomachs. Honey badgers are skunk-like creatures in that when threatened, they release a smelly, stinking liquid from a gland located at the base of their tails. They are always eager to pick up fights with just any animal species, regardless of the size. They are omnivores who feed on anything and everything, with snakes making a quarter of their diet. This particular honey badger finds itself in a tight spot, literally. A python has coiled itself around the honey badger, ready to constrict it before swallowing it as a whole. The honey badger is, however, determined not to go down as easy prey and tries to free itself. The tussle between the two goes on for a while before a jackal, probably drawn in by the commotion, joins them. The jackal tries to bite the python, which retaliates back, but misses its strike at the jackal. The python bites the honey badger, a move that is less effective since honey badgers have such loose and tough skin that even spears and arrows bounce off without inflicting a single bruise. The python, now more focused on the jackal to avoid being bitten, forgets about the struggling honey badger, which seizes the opportunity and frees itself. The tables now turn, and what seemed like a winning battle for the python becomes a losing one. Both the jackal and the honey badger begin attacking the snake. Speak of the hunter becoming the hunted. A second jackal appears, and as the honey badger drags and attacks the python from the tail, the two jackals attack from the head. The honey badger is, however, determined to exert revenge on the python and thus not ready to share its meal. The badger chases the two jackals, but they will not leave. The jackals work as a team, as one jackal tries to distract the honey badger by biting its tail and hind legs, and the other jackal grabs the python by the head. What ensues is a tug-of-war between the two jackals and the honey badger with the dead python. The three tussle, with the fearless badger emerging victorious as it drags the python into the thorny bushes far from reach of the jackals. Lions, being apex predators, remain the #1 natural predators who prey on the African buffalo. This pride of lions has set its eyes on one meal today, an adult African buffalo. The lone buffalo has been chased down to a watering hole by the pride. In a bid to save its life, the buffalo decides to escape the pride by crossing over to the other side of the watering hole. As we know, lions do not like getting wet. The buffalo manages to outsmart the lions, but unknown to the buffalo, the watering hole is home to the king of the rivers, a crocodile. The crocodile emerges from underwater and tries to bite the buffalo, which is almost halfway through its journey. On escaping the jaws of the crocodile, the buffalo is forced to make a U-turn back towards the lions, who are eagerly awaiting its return. Oh dear. The buffalo will now either be the pride's next meal or the crocodile's. Eventually, a herd of buffaloes appears and chases away the lions, rescuing their mate. The lions flee with frustrations and hungry stomachs, having learnt that catching a big game is an uphill task and only for the most qualified. That is it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let us know the most surprising moment for you in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to your top 10s, and we will see you in the next video.